Wait, was that actually Wallace? His hair? No, it wasn't. It was somebody that didn't have...
Hey, Tim!
Oh, that's not the end of the chapter. Hold on a second. Wait a second. What was that? We need to find the one who used this vial. Let's be on our guard. Who was that? It wasn't Wallace. Wallace is too obvious. It was somebody that had a round head. Was that Carlos then? Carlos is the only one who isn't actually doing research at the moment. There's only 3 male characters. But then that could be somebody that isn't in the facility, right? Because it could be somebody that was being called from outside the facility or outside of this area. So it might be just someone new altogether. Dorothy is the most suspicious because she runs the place. So if she has secrets that nobody else knew, then it'd be pretty easy to keep. Hello there. I've heard you did a lot of good yesterday. Nina and Rita were very impressed. Thank you. Most of that was thanks to me. Now. Do my best. Good morning, Tim. Pikachu. Nina told me about your adventure yesterday. You're very impressive. Oh no, not really. I have a message... Carlos. I have a message for you from Carlos. He said he wants you to come to the courtyard to help set up for the television shoot. I don't think it's Carlos, the person that we saw. It's probably someone else that isn't in the facility. Because Carlos's voice is very distinct to me. It's very scary, though, that somebody knows what's going on and we don't. I also didn't get to investigate the entire area yet. That secret room. That's going to trigger the story. I don't want to do that yet. Let's talk to everyone else here. If they're here. Did I not ask him about this? Oh, okay. His research seems very practical to me. Like, the most practical out of all of them. Ugh, that's disgusting. This Pokemon, though. Being able to purify trash into breathable air, that's something that we could use in our world. It's pretty crazy. Too bad. I mean, I was going to say it doesn't exist, but maybe there is a way to do it.
What do you want? What do you want?
The reason why I think this one isn't as practical is because medicine already exists, right? I'm afraid of Wallace. He's in the room. He probably heard you. In some of these games, when they introduce a villain-type character, the villain is somebody that you already know. But in this case, I don't think that's what's going on. Because I don't recognize the silhouette. But I could have forgotten someone. Maybe it's like a debate thing. Maybe it's actually a female character, not a male character. So Dorothy's not here. Oh, it didn't auto-trigger. Let's see what these Pokemon have to say. You're separated from Nina, aren't you? Once in a while is okay, huh? Nina's waiting in the meeting room until the shoot starts, as I recall. How's it going? Shuckle is how it's... Huh, Nina has you making medicine by the gallons as rehearsal for the shoot? That must be hard work. Hang in there. Didn't talk to Fennekin. Do you know about the television shoot? No, it doesn't hurt. I wonder why everyone is nervous. Well, he did say the word shoot. Maybe that's why. Shooting might hurt. Today's the television shoot. How are you doing? Oh, you don't know what television is? It's this square thing that shows a lot of different... Huh? No, not you. I mean, I guess you're a little square-shaped. The tiny Pokemon are always the derpy ones. Today's a TV shoot. How are you doing? You were busy setting up the garden, so now you're hungry. You must have worked really hard. Let's see if I can continue on this way. Oh, it's them! They're both here now. Let's check out the room again if I can. Oh, it's open still. You'd assume that they would lock it, but then I guess if you missed something, you could investigate. Isn't it suspicious that I'm back here again? What if someone sees me? The evil person. Actually, should they have cameras everywhere? Right? They should have cameras everywhere. So they know that I came in here. If they check the security cameras. Carlos, are you the evil one?
Hey.
Today's the day of the TV shoot. Why don't you try listening to what he says today? You can be on TV whenever you want. Well, I guess that's true for you. That is true, isn't it?
Hey.
Clever little thing. It's almost time for the shoot. Yes, I'm in a bit of a fix because I have nothing to talk about. I just hope Rotom listens to me. Rip. Well, he's screwed. You're in here today too? Don't you get cabin fever or something? Not at all? It's very comfortable? Well, as long as that's the case. Looks like Wallace is preparing for the shoot and isn't around. I hope you're not lonely. What goes around you doesn't bother you? Any environment will do, I guess. Impressive. This is the rude one. Today there's going to be a TV shoot, but, well, I guess that doesn't bother you. Huh? According to your calculations, the chances of the shoot finishing without issue are extremely low. Well, with that lineup, I guess something's bound to happen. Today there's going to be a TV shoot, but I guess if you're here you won't mind. What's that? You have a bad feeling about this? I hope you're wrong.
This room is way too dark. Let's give it some light.
Wow. It's kind of working. That's impressive. Klefki's not important anymore, I guess. We need to make sure they don't speak my last name. It's very important. Good morning. Huh? Tim? And Pikachu, too. Good morning. What are you doing here? I'm sorry, I found out yesterday, but I wanted to surprise you. Do you two always work together? Yep, in this job, you have to be fast on your feet. The two of us do everything from planning to filming. Although we do have requests from our superiors for content, too. How are things since the incident in the cave? Thanks so much for your help in the cave. Our ratings were great, thanks to the scoop footage. Our superiors were pleased, too. It was cold and terrifying, but it was all worth it. What are your superiors like? Well, good people, I'd say. Oh, what if they're actually evil? The superiors, not them. Good people, I'd say. I get in a lot of trouble, but we're given the freedom to do more or less what we want. The name thing? Hello?
Okay.
Good morning, Tim. You're helping us out with the shoot today, right? Great to be working with you. I think I'll have Mako call in Nina now. Could you come with me and have a look at how the Pokemon are doing?
Yes?
I'm having everyone wait until it's their turn. Nina will be presenting her research first, and then it'll be Wallace. I'm a little nervous. I feel a bit like a parent watching their child perform. I hope Wallace is okay. He normally does a good job when in the spotlight, so I made him one of the first presenters, but I'm a little worried he might say something strange. Okay, let's begin then.
Okay.
Something's gonna happen. Something always happens, otherwise it wouldn't be interesting, right?
So, do you think I look all right?
Don't worry, you look great.
Thank you. Oh, Tim's working in the courtyard too.
Yeah, he's feeding the Trevenant. It really seems to love it, huh?
Hey, you guys! Smile for the camera! Oh, Mako, stop. This has nothing to do with our story.
Watch out!
Dun dun dun.
What's wrong, Trevenant?
Everyone, in here, quick!
Come on, give me your hands.
Okay.
The ship is real!
Hey, you can't abandon your partner! That was a close one.
It's always the scary looking Pokemon, huh?
Seems like it's calmed down a bit. Let's take a look.
All right, let's take a quick peek.
Trevenant, is it okay? This is terrible. What's happened here? Trevenant, are you okay?
Trevenant!
Hey, what did you do to Trevenant? Well, we were feeding it when suddenly... Wait, I could have sworn there were some leftovers. I thought maybe you could help, but obviously amateurs can't be trusted. Now go on, get out of here.
Come on, Wallace. Don't overreact.
She's right. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes.
Yes, but this is beyond bad. Our experiments are ruined.
Well,
Tim, it was like that Glalie from the other day.
I know, but how do we explain that to everyone?
Listen, it's not Tim's fault. There's no way he'd ever do harm to a Pokemon.
Amelia's right. There's no way.
Yeah. It's admirable you want to stick up for your friend. Got evidence to support it?
Not really, but...
Tim's not like that.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Sorry, Tim.
Hey, wait a second. Mako had the camera out. Maybe she caught something.
Oh, yeah. So, Mako, you were shooting the courtyard, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Maybe she caught something on camera. Good idea, Tim.
So you're saying I may have just saved the day? I am pretty awesome.
Right. Let's hurry and check the footage.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Carlos is not here. Is it actually Carlos? Seriously? It might be because he doesn't have research, but then that also might be suspicious. Because he doesn't have anything to present. Good excuse for not being here and screwing something over. Come on, Tim, let's have a look at that video. Yeah, we need to find evidence to prove our innocence. This is a good time to do some investigation on the incident with Glalie too. Yeah.
Okay. There could be evidence on this footage that proves your innocence, Tim. So watch it carefully.
Got it.
There must be something.
Tim must have provoked Trevenant in some way, making it angry.
This has nothing to do with our story.
What's wrong, Trevenant?
Everyone, in here, quick!
See? There are leftovers. What of it?
Who'd run off and leave their partner?
I just trusted you could take care of yourself, Pikachu.
Oh, is that so? Hey, wait for
Maybe
me!
at times like this, you can run on all fours.
I prefer to run this way, thank you very much.
Close one.
We don't have enough evidence to prove
Yes,
our
we do.
innocence yet. So let's
Well,
try
I guess
one more
not.
time.
But I saw something. I saw some kind of claw coming from the ground. Some kind of purple claw, I think.
It seemed to enjoy eating it. It always has an appetite like that, too.
Smile for the camera!
Oh, Mako, stop. This has nothing to do with our story.
Looking back at it now, that was a close call.
I'm glad we made it out safe.
Come on.
Right there, right there.
Black Shadow took the leftovers.
Yeah,
Pokemon? Is
it has to
there a
be.
Pokemon of that color in this facility? And why would it take off with the leftovers?
Now that I think about about it, Trevenant went berserk right after it ate its lunch.
Yeah, so what?
Maybe it was something it ate that caused it to be upset.
As far as I can tell from watching the video, Tim didn't do anything wrong. He's innocent. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dorothy.
That black shadow in the video, did we have any Pokemon here like that? I don't think so. It's the first time I've seen it too. It's as you saw, Wallace. We caught an image of a mysterious Pokemon right after Trevenant went berserk. And you're saying it's the culprit? Right. I think we'll be able to shed light on the situation if we can capture that Pokemon. Yeah, I agree. Dorothy, why not let Tim investigate the mysterious Pokemon? Have Tim investigate? Right. Tim was the one who noticed the mysterious Pokemon first, and he's also solved several incidents already. We didn't realize you were so special. I see. Well, we can't just let things be. Is it alright if we ask you to investigate Tim? Of course, leave it to me. Do as you wish. I'll have you know, I'm still not convinced you're innocent. Solve the mystery of the Black Shadow. What is a Black Shadow?
Tim, we've got to catch this mysterious Pokemon. Having said that, there's an awful lot we still don't know.
It's probably a ghost Pokemon, right? That's the only typing that makes sense.
And figure out just what it is. Hey, Tim!
It could be that legendary Pokemon, the new one?
Hey, Tim!
Marshadow? But I don't think they would introduce a legendary Pokemon this early, right? It's always been like normal Pokemon, or regular Pokemon. Thinking what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, we can't tell the others, but I bet this incident was caused by a person. Someone is controlling that Pokemon. I knew you'd figure it out. I'm almost positive it's as you say. And Trevenant was acting just like Laylee was in the cave. I bet this is tied to Harry's case too. Right. We need to start investigating if we want to put the pieces together. First things first. Let's find out what the mysterious Pokemon was. Best way to do that is to gather testimony. We need to ask the staff and Pokemon if they've seen it before. This is actually really convenient, because the Pokemon probably aren't evil, so they would give an objective opinion about it. It's nice to have a talking Pikachu around, huh?
Oh no. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait, what happened? Huh? What was that?
Quick attack! Oh.
Squeaky sounds.
Did I do it? Tim? Oh.
It's probably easier. Aha! You did it!
There's no need to lie. Thanks anyway.
Probably easier on all fours. Trevenant, are you okay? Huh? What happened? You mean you don't remember anything? The same as Glalie. Oh man, I knew it. The whole place is wrecked. And it was such a nice garden. Hey, it's not your fault. Don't worry, we'll catch the culprit. Hey, you didn't happen to see a strange Pokemon while you were eating, did you? Didn't notice anything, huh? Oh, nothing important. Don't worry about it. You'd imagine that a ghost Pokemon would understand.
Hey, Fennekin, if you tell us what you know, you can have this. Huh? Oh.
Ouch! A ghost Pokemon would be more aware of the situation, right? Things are pretty rough. I'm gonna skip through all the testimony. Just read through real quickly. Okay, this thing's a derpy thingy. You heard his voice. I was here first? Oh, that's actually really amazing. That's good information. Oh, the bench. Rip. This thing's probably derpy still. Shuckle probably has the most information because it hid in its shell. I mean, as long as it looked out a little bit, it probably saw something or heard something. We're going to work together and make it even better than before. Now that's the attitude I have. Saw an unfamiliar Pokemon near Trevenant. Do you know anything about it? Sometimes feel a strange presence, and it was the same this time, so you're sure it's the same Pokemon. Tell us what you can. When you turned around, it was gone, so you didn't get a chance to see what it looked like, huh? Feeling like something's behind you. It has to be a ghost Pokemon. Oh, whoops. Shuckle already hurt. Shuck. Hid in your shell. Shuckle probably has information. I just saw someone I didn't recognize. Do you know anything about it? What, you see it all the time? What in the world is it? Shuckle, that's what it is. You don't know its name, but it shows up from time to time and eats up everyone's food. Couldn't Shuckle describe what it looks like? That's actually really good information. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Meant to talk to Klefki. What if it's in here? Or the better question is... Oh, you know what? I think the Pokemon is unrelated. You know who or what it is? Looks like a black shadow. Huh? Uh-oh, that's scary. I feel like this is unrelated to the Trevenant going berserk. I feel like this has to do with the situation here in the lab and what they deal with every day, or almost every day, with the incidents happening here. But it's not the same incident as, like, the Glalie going berserk thing. But there might be something related, because the vial was found here, right?
Hey,
I've never seen a Pokemon like that. Rotom? How dare that Pokemon be mysterious? You think you're enough mystery for one laboratory? That's not very helpful. What about the little blobbies? Would they know something? Because they can, like, pry into people's... Wait, why are you here?
What do you want?
He teleported. Never seen a Pokemon like that before. When did it have a chance to get in? Well, it is a ghost Pokemon, I'm assuming. So it can just slip in whenever it wants. It's an unfamiliar Pokemon running around. Can you tell me anything about it? Dwogen talks to someone that drops by from time to time. How interesting. Nothing. Unfamiliar Pokemon has gotten into the facility. Do you know anything about it? Huh? Not anyone unfamiliar, but there is a Pokemon Wallace hasn't noticed. What do you mean by that? So when it comes, the room gets cold. Oh! That's why the room was cold last time. And Wallace starts shaking. Is it actually an ice Pokemon? The only ice Pokemon that's a ghost would be Frostlass, right? But it could be one of those situations where it's like, you know, there's an eerie presence, therefore it's cold. So maybe it's not an ice Pokemon. Someone comes around to play from time to time. When it's here, Wallace starts shivering because the room gets cold. That's really freaky. Imagine that happening in real life. Just randomly it starts getting cold. And then once... I mean, I guess that would be a ghost. If they exist in real life. So is Wallace here now? That's the freaky part, isn't it? If Wallace is still here. Oh, everyone dispersed. Okay. So we're back to normal.
Okay.
That's another one of those useless conversations. It seems like Amelia has a lot of useless conversations. She's like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. And then you ask her, what's going on here? It's like you have to have dialogue with her. The ship, though. The lobby. Ghost Stories report. You mean the record of all things that have happened? Yeah, that's it. It's kind of embarrassing to call them ghost stories, but it's easier to understand than mysterious events report. I record all the mysterious things that happen. This is the first time anything as bad as this has happened, though. Could I see your report? Of course, but I've lent them out to the others, so I need to ask around. You'd imagine that ghosts are not as freaky in this world because they're a ghost Pokemon. Damn, I need to ask around? Didn't I just... okay, maybe I should have not gone out of order. So they have all the ghost stories, I guess.
Hey.
Such ghost stories can't be real. Ghost Pokemon. Ghost stories can't be real. Report number 3. Heard the story from someone. The clock in the director's room started spinning really fast. They left the room to bring someone else in to show them, but the clock had returned to normal. Dun dun dun.
What do you want?
Oh, I guess he wouldn't be interested in ghost stories. That's a nice touch, I think. Because he's that kind of guy. I'm assuming after I get all the reports, I have to check the areas that the reports talk about. So the clock and whatever else. And then each of those areas will have some kind of clue to finding the Pokemon. Rotom was hiding in a clock? Oh. Oh, it's Rotom that did it. But was Rotom the one that... No, because Rotom doesn't have like a weird claw thingy.
Yes?
Story number 1. So Fridge probably has the last one. Mysterious Pokemon. Okay. When I was eating my lunch in the courtyard, my last sandwich suddenly disappeared. I looked around but saw no signs that anyone had eaten it. Is that related? Because it's food, right? Maybe the mysterious Pokemon just likes to steal food. Doesn't it bother you? Does what? The testimonies from the Pokemon here about the mysterious Pokemon and Nina's ghost stories. Now that you bring it up, I'll double check. Is it Rotom then? But I don't think it's Rotom, because Rotom... That's kind of strange. I think it's trying to lead you in the wrong direction. The Rotom thing. He probably knows nothing. Oh, he watched the video. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay, that's actually really good. Let's check out 2. On a sunny, sweaty day, I felt a sudden chill while I was working. I couldn't stop shivering for a minute. When I checked the thermostat, the temperature had dropped nearly 10 degrees. That's probably related. Late at night when the wind was strong, I stayed late by myself to do some research. I felt someone watching me from behind. I turned around to see, but no one was there. On a rainy night, I heard a creepy, high-pitched laugh coming from the hallway in Building B. I went to check it out, but the voice was already gone. The empty hall just extended out before me. Let's check the lobby. Check this thing first.
Find any more clues about the mysterious...
That looks like Gengar's arm. Gengar's arm is like that. It's like a little purple thingy. Claws. It seems like the Pokemon here knew there was a mysterious Pokemon around. Yeah, but they don't seem to know what it is. Still, there must be some clue to its identity. Is there anything that caught your attention? Well, that's really obvious. Good thinking, Tim. Now that you mention it, what the other Pokemon told us about the mysterious Pokemon does match up with the ghost stories. I bet it's the mysterious Pokemon that is responsible for all the ghost stories, but not the going berserk thing. Pretty sure. We've gathered testimonies from all the staff and the Pokemon. Yes, it seems like the one responsible for the ghost stories is the mysterious Pokemon. Except for the Rotom one. Right, now we need to make sure it hasn't escaped outside. Let's go ask Rita in the lobby. She probably wouldn't have seen it, because it just phases into the ground, right? This is like one of those stories, I'm not sure what it's called, where they have two separate things going on at once. But they seem like they're related, but they're not. Oh, it's a map.
Hey, Rita! Wait a second.
You're so cute. I just love Pikachu so much.
Wait, that was it. I see.
Come to think of...
Yes?
I heard a large sound from behind the wall. Was this shoot for a movie? No, Trevenant suddenly went berserk. What? Trevenant? And is everyone okay? Yes, the staff and Pokemon are all fine. There's a mysterious Pokemon running around this facility, and I think it caused Trevenant to go berserk. Did you see anything come this way? No, nobody's come this way, whether a person or a Pokemon. I'll check the surveillance cameras just to be safe, though. See, there are cameras here. There have to be cameras here in a place like this. So the cameras probably caught something at some point. Anytime, actually. And it also caught me going to that room. It's as I thought. The surveillance videos don't show anyone either. Isn't that right, Floette? Why wouldn't it show anything, though? That's pretty incompetent. The locations, I guess. This facility has surveillance cameras? Yes, we have a few set up. They say it's to protect the research data here. I've been told the cameras have been running since the facility was rebuilt. Rebuilt? That's a hint. Sorry, could I see the recorded videos? Sure, of course. Just press this button and... Fridge? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's yesterday's video. I normally don't need to check the cameras, so let's see. This button does that, and... It doesn't look like anyone's left since Trevenant went berserk. Yeah, that means the culprit is still hiding somewhere in this facility. Is that the only camera in the entire facility? I guess you're pretty security conscious, using surveillance cameras and everything. Yes, I heard the cameras were added when the new facility was built. The director of the time was apparently a very cautious person. The new facility. So this building we're in is the new facility you mentioned. That's right. This research facility had to be rebuilt once, although that was more than 10 years ago. Is that because the buildings got old? Well, actually, I've heard rumors that something went berserk during an experiment. It destroyed most of the building. I don't know the details. Dun dun dun. But maybe Director Dorothy does. Dun dun dun. Did you catch that? This facility was destroyed once and had to be rebuilt. Yeah, she said someone or something went berserk. Do you think it was a Pokemon? Possibly. This warrants looking into. They should add more cameras for security. Unless you have something to hide, you should have nothing against cameras. I mean, in a private location like this, obviously.
Yes?
In a public location. Well, actually, even in a public location, it's to keep you safe, right? But in like a personal, there we go, personal location, obviously that's not a good idea. I've heard that PCL has been rebuilt once. I'd like to find out more about the old PCL. Do you know anything? You think the old PCL is tied to the mysterious Pokemon? Oh, it is, isn't it? I was here first? It's talking about the previous facility. I don't know much about old times, but we do have some records. They should be in the library, second shelf from the back. Alright, let's go have a look. Second shelf from the back, this. I hereby found this research facility in order to further improve the relationship between mankind and Pokemon. John Wales. There's a photo of the founding members. Oh. This is going to show something incriminating, isn't it? Pokemon are in the picture too. I wonder what that Pokemon is called. Let me have a quick look. I've got it. The Pokemon in the picture are Herdier, but we know what Herdier is. Gengar! There we go. Mudkip and Apom. Gengar. It has to be Gengar. The Claw's Gengar. Pokemon suddenly went berserk and destroyed the facility. We're unable to maintain our activities here. So this is why they had to rebuild. Oh, it says that the accident forced the facility to close down. It seems like the facility was left abandoned for a while after its closure. They rebuilt it 2 years after the accident. They left it for 2 whole years, huh? I wonder how bad the damage was. It's Gengar. It has to be Gengar. What kind of Pokemon were here back in the old days? There was a shelf with Pokemon data we haven't looked at yet. Let's check it out. This one? Or is it the one that we looked at already and it has new information now? Huh? It's not this one? Which one have we not checked? Oh, here. Oh, this was just Apom before, wasn't it? But this is not Apom. It's strong in spite of its size, and it can lift boulders. And it can even breathe underwater. So it buries itself in the mud to rest. That's not it. It's not a Mudkip. Apparently it can curse people and even use hypnosis. Huh? It can hide inside shadows too. What's this? It says a room with Gengar in it is about 10 degrees colder. That's the one. It says it takes care of other Pokemon. On top of that, it's very loyal to its trainer. It's also a murderer. Why are you giving me that look? It's not like you're a trainer yourself. Pikachu. Remember what Fennekin said? It heard the mysterious Pokemon say I was here first. Yeah, Wait, does that mean from the time of the old facility? Yeah, I think that's it. A Pokemon from the old facility still lives here and is causing all these ghost stories. So it must be one of the Pokemon in the picture of the founders. Let's have a look in my case notes. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Say that, without a doubt, the mysterious Pokemon we're looking for has been living here since way before the facility was rebuilt. It's likely the cause for the ghost stories. Tim, do you know which Pokemon it is? Think hard now.
I'm gonna answer it wrong. It's gotta be Apom.
Now why do you think that?
Creepy laugh.
Do you think that's right?
Damn it.
Really? You sure that's the reason?
There's no funny answer, or there's no funny reaction. I think that games like this with multiple options should give you funny reactions every single time you pick something different for every option.
Now why do you think that? Do you think... Yeah, you're right. The room that it's in does get a lot colder. This ghost story sounds a lot like Gengar. One more thing. How do you think it was able to go and steal Trevenant's lunch? Any insight?
We should have this already, right?
Yes! It was hiding out the whole time in Trevenant's shadow. And so what we saw in the video was its hand. It just reached its hand out from the shadow. Tim, you're a great sleuth. Now we know the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar.
Notice how they're not talking about the reason it's going berserk. It's only talking about the food.
Hey, Tim.
Gengar should be in this room.
Gang, gang, gang!
That's Gengar's voice? It sounds like Odin Dark. Food. Oh, flashlight. That makes sense. So we just need to grab the megaphone, apparently, what it is.
Mr. Gengar.
But the lights were on. Why not just keep the lights on?
There you are. Oh, there you are.
We've got you now, so you might as well give up.
Yeah, good one.
Went right through.
Now, Gengar, come to the light.
Watch out! It's using confuse rays.
Help Pikachu. Uh-oh. What do I do?
Great save, Tim. It was almost game over for me. But still, Gengar's managed to get away from us once again. Our big challenge now is to figure out how to stop him from doing that.
Which Pokemon here would be able to control Gengar? That's the question now, right? The only one I can think of would be the Psychic Pokemon.